seniors and their parents. John Ball is the son of John Ball and Catherine Minter. John has played football for 10 years. He has earned honorable mention All-SCA defensive back. John would like to recognize Mr. Brad Seiler as an impact educator. John said Mr. Seiler has always been honest with me and tries to instill in me the importance of being trustworthy. Thank you, Mr. Seiler. John plans to get a job in directional oil drilling after graduation. John Ball. Keegan Brotherton is the grandson of Mike and Becky Brotherton. Keegan has played football for 1 year and has been in marching band 2 years. Keegan would like to recognize Coach Jason Henley as an impact educator. Keegan said he taught me that getting things in life is not always easy. You have to work hard no matter what. He was always there to show me right from wrong, and I'm glad to have him as a coach. Thank you, Coach Henley. After graduation, Keegan plans to work in the oil fields or get a job at DRS in West Plains. Keegan Brotherton. Natalie Bruning is the daughter of Melinda and Stephen. Natalie has played tennis for 3 years. Natalie would like to recognize Mrs. Kim Grogan as an impact educator. Natalie said, Mrs. Grogan is a role model for me, from being my 4th grade teacher to now being my A+ teacher. She's taught me how to stand up for myself and that tough love does exist. There is a perfect balance between being hard on someone and doing it because you love them. Mrs. Grogan has perfected that. Thank you, Mrs. Grogan. After graduation, Natalie plans to attend Texas A&M and attend law school to become a civil rights lawyer. Natalie Bruning. Karis Cochran is the daughter of Chris and Kim Cochran. Karis has played tennis for 3 years, and she has been in band for 7 years. She has been part of the SCA Honor Band for the past 5 years. Karis would like to recognize Coach Terry Rhodes as an impact educator. Karis said, Coachy has been a huge role model for me as long as I can remember, from the puppy pound days and parachute fun in the elementary to high school tennis. She's always been there to help me with anything and everything that comes my way. Most importantly, Coachy is a prime example of how to follow Christ in all things. I am so blessed to have had the opportunity to learn from such a wonderful lady, and I cannot thank her enough for everything she has done for me. Thank you, Mrs. Rhodes. After graduation, Karis plans to pursue a degree in elementary education. Karis Cochran. James Dean is the son of Kenny and Nikki Dean. James has played football for 6 years. James would like to recognize Coach James Lee as an impact educator. James said, Coach Lee has taught me to always keep my head up in any situation. Thank you, Coach Lee. James Dean. Braden Epperly is the son of Cheyenne Story and Rusty Epperly. Braden has played football for 4 years. Braden would like to recognize Coach James Lee as an impact educator. Braden said he is able to motivate me and keep me going. He always has something good to say, and he is the best coach I've had. Thank you, Coach Lee. Braden Epperly. Gavin Glenn is the son of Annie and Richard. Gavin has played football for 10 years. Gavin would like to recognize Mr. Brandon Day as an impact educator. Gavin said, Mr. Day made school fun and he did a great job teaching us math. Thank you, Mr. Day. After graduation, Gavin plans to go to college and then enter the Air Force. Gavin Glenn. Joseph Householder is the son of Adam and Alexis Householder and Sky and Alan Eggert. Joseph has participated in marching band for 5 years and has been part of the SCA Honor Band for 2 years. Joseph would like to recognize Mr. Mike Charlton as an impact educator. Joseph said, Mr. Charlton has shown the dedication and determination it is possible to overcome any obstacle. He has furthered my desire to learn, especially about music and religion. Mr. Charlton is a family man with one big heart of gold. Thank you, Mr. Charlton. Joseph's future plans are undecided at this time. Joseph Householder. Zoe Johnson is the daughter of Julie Johnson and Luke Fox. Zoe has played tennis for 4 years. Zoe would like to recognize Mrs. Kim Grogan as an impact educator. Zoe said she showed me patience and forgiveness even when I was late to school every day. Thank you, Mrs. Grogan. After graduation, Zoe plans to go to MSU Springfield. She is undecided on a major at this time. Zoe Johnson. Zoe Lindsay is the daughter of Laura and Darren Ellis. Zoe has been a cheerleader for 6 years. Zoe would like to recognize Mr. Chris Wagner as an impact educator. Zoe said he helped me and believed in me when I didn't, and he gave me a second chance. After I would run, he would meet me in the field and tell me how good I had done. Thank you, Coach Wagner. After graduation, Zoe plans to go to college. She is undecided on a major at this time. Zoe Lindsay. Chris McCune is the son of Mike Strunk and Angie Strunk. Chris has played football for 9 years. Chris would like to recognize Coach James Lee as an impact educator. Chris said, Coach Lee has helped me be a better football player, but also taught me not to give up no matter what the score is or how tired I am. He taught me to always give your best effort and strive to be better every day. Thank you, Coach Lee. After graduation, Chris plans to attend Missouri Welding Institute to get the certifications he needs to go on the road. He plans to save money and open his own fabrication business. Chris McCune. Isaac Miller is the son of Patty and Calvin Goforth and Jesse Shockey. Isaac has played football for 2 years and tennis for 3 years. Isaac would like to recognize Mrs. Sherry Wiles as an impact educator. Isaac said Mrs. Wiles taught me to always finish what you started, even when times get hard. Thank you, Mrs. Wiles. After graduation, Isaac wants to become a salesman. Isaac Miller. Miley Taylor is the daughter of Larissa Higgs and Jeremy George. Miley has been a cheerleader for 2 years and has been a cheer captain. Miley would like to recognize Mr. Jerry Wickens as an impact educator. Miley said he is one of the first teachers to truly make her feel seen and heard. In his class, I knew I could ask questions and he wouldn't make me feel less of a person. He understood my way of thinking. Mr. Wickens is an amazing and inspiring teacher and someone to always look up to. Thank you, Mr. Wickens. Miley plans to continue going to Southern Missouri Technical Institute for auto collision repair. Miley Taylor. Riley Faye Unruh is the daughter of Kirsten Stibbs. She has played tennis for 4 years. Riley Faye would like to recognize Mrs. Julia Leah as an impact educator. Riley Faye said, she has worked miracles year after year helping me understand different math assignments and tests. She has always been supportive figure to me within the school. She goes out of her way to learn her students and teach them a way they can learn. Thank you, Mrs. Leah. Riley Faye plans to attend Midwest Technical Institute in Springfield, where she will get her cosmetology license so she can travel the world doing hair and makeup for celebrities and become a millionaire. Riley Faye Unruh. Taylor Wilbanks is the daughter of Amanda and Aaron Wilbanks. Taylor has been a cheerleader for 2 years and has been a cheer captain. Taylor would like to recognize Mrs. Lauren Wyrick as an impact educator. Taylor said no matter how or when I walked into her classroom, she always welcomed me with open arms. She always brightened the room with her mood and always made my day better. Thank you, Mrs. Wyrock. Taylor plans to continue LPN school at SOMO Tech and then later on bridge into RN school. Taylor Wilbanks. Bear Nation would like to express our gratitude to our senior athletes and their parents for the countless hours of hard work and dedication. They have represented Willow Springs with grace and class. Let's give our seniors a big round of applause before they play their final game at Polinsky Field. This concludes our senior night activities. Please exit the playing field and enjoy the game. Go Bears!
Jaden Hendrick put in for the extra point conversion. Game up 7-0.
That one's messing up now. This one's fine. That one's messing up. That one got the bad capture card. See, this is still running. You know how one of these is bad? I think you put the bad one into that one now.
But James' return. The return brings it out near the Willow 32. He spotted at the Willow 33.
I think it's having a little bit of trouble with this.
The first and 10 for Willow at their own 33. First down for Willow.
Well, folks, it's a cold Friday night, but stands are still filled with maroon and white. We have the Ava Bears facing off against the Willow Spring Bears in a battle of the Bears. After some errors and a kickoff error, Ava started with the ball on the 41, returned a 41-yard touchdown, which leads us now Willow Spring 0, Ava 7. With a drop pass by Baugh, that'll lead us to 2nd and 10.
I'll make it 2nd and 10 for Willow.
Coming into this matchup, Bears have a record of 3-5, with Ava Bears having a record of 4-4. Willow Springs is 1-5 in SCA play, common opponents being Kabul, where Willow Springs came out on top. Ava also came on top, out against Kabul, bringing in a win. However, some other common opponents, we bring in Houston. Willow Springs lost this matchup, and Ava won this one as well. Looking back onto the field now, Lee's going to get brought back, meets a wall of gold and white, and brought back down to the 35.
That'll be a loss of 2 for Willow. It'll be 3rd down and 12 to go.
That ball is going to be placed on the 41. That'll lead us to 3rd and 12. Bears needing to make a conversion here. Line gets settled. Lee dropping back, scanning down, throws it downfield to Ball, and pass is incomplete. That brings us to 4th down.
That'll make it 4th and long for Willow.
Secondary will come in, and Bears will punt this ball. Bears kick it downfield. That will be out of bounds.
Willow punts it. Rolls out of play at the Ava 38, where they will take possession. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ava.
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties.
On field now, the White's going to fall right back, and that's going to be pass complete. That will be a 1st down, Ava.
Lane connects with Swearingen. Brings across the midfield to the Willow 48. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ava.
Looking downfield, Ava will now be cross center field. That'll be on the 48. Ava looking to run this ball right up the middle, looking for the gap. And greeted with some maroon and white. That'll be a stop. It'll come up just about for a 2-yard gain, I believe.
Off to Evans. Runs into several Bears near the 45.
Three-yard gain leads us to 2nd and 7. Ava's going to look for motion. Ava now setting up again, trying to scan. They're going to rush right down the middle, plowing through, almost breaks the tackle, and is brought down. Ball might have been loose. Willow Springs might have recovered this ball.
At the Willow 38.
Officials say it's still Ava's ball. A lot of Willow players pointing in their direction saying they got the ball. However, is going to be a 1st down for the Ava Bears. First and 10 now, Ava lining up. Snaps it back. Fake rushing up the middle, almost breaks free. Pulled down by the ankle, and that is going to be another 1st down on the Bear 25.
Pushes it to the Willow 26. Tackle by James.
It's going to launch it up in the air, and it will be an incomplete pass. Receiver asking for a pass interference, saying that that was not a legal play. Officials are going to say it was clean, though. That'll lead to an Ava 2nd and 10. Still on the 25. Both lines settling in. Looking for a big play here. It's going to be a rush up the middle, but it's going to be stopped by Willow Spring. Actually, even faked me out. That's going to be a run up the left side. Touchdown, Ava Bears. That one even tricked me a little. I'm not even going to lie. I saw a group rushing down the middle, and next thing I know, there's one in the end zone. Awesome play by the Ava Bears. Leads us to 13-0, Ava leading, and it looks like they might be going for 2 here. And they're going to try. Team's going to stay out. Looking to convert. And it is almost tipped up and almost intercepted. And that's going to be incomplete. 13-0 Ava.
But Ava tacks another 6 on the board. It will be 13-0, 8:26 left in the first.
Both special teams will now make their way to the field. Willow Springs looking to recover from a start at this first quarter, hoping to bounce back and make some big plays up in here.
Okay, play with those wires. I'm gonna get the other thing started.
Ava's going to signal, wiring up, ready to go, launches it downfield. It's going to be picked up in the backfield. They're going to try and rush it, but it is going to be brought down right at the Bear 15.
Bring it out near the Willow 15, where they'll take possession.
Willow Springs will now have the ball on their own 15-yard line.
For Willow.
Hoping to go for a big play to get this drive going and hopefully put it downfield. Three receivers out left. Passes it back, launches it backwards. It's going to be trying to be a sweep, but it'll be brought down for a gain of about 2. The ball brought down, and that'll be 4th down. Bears looking to kick this ball as far down as they can.
Bears punt it, bring it out to Willow, punt it, bring it out past their 30. Ball will be spotted at 31, where Ava will take possession, 1st and 10 for Ava.
That Willow Springs punt lands it around the Bears 31. Ava looking to get down or get into the end zone here. Ava has been an absolute unit coming into this first quarter, showing absolutely everything they have, wanting to come in here and not settle up anytime soon. They're going to launch it out to the left side. It's going to be a rush downfield, and they're going to be brought down just shy of a first down.
Sweeping left.
And that's going to be number 1 of Jacob Laub.
Brings it to the Willow 22. The second one for Ava.
Ava, 2nd and 2. It's going to be brought up through the midfield, rushing downfield, and that is going to be brought down. Bears will get a stop at their own 14.
And off to Evans, diving up the middle. Brings it to the Willow 14, the first down for Ava.
First and 10 for Ava. Ball running through the middle. Brought down and around the 10-yard line.
Evans again.
Good stop by Willow Springs there.
Pick up a 4.
Ava, 2nd and 6 now. Looking to make something happen. They're going to rush it out to the right side. Officials will throw a flag on the field, and we will await and see what that is. And that's going to be a false start on Ava.
False start on Ava. Bring it back 5. It'll be 2nd and
After that 5-yard penalty, leads us to 2nd and 11 for Ava. Ava just coming off a fresh win against Kabul last week, winning 56-7, hoping to keep that streak going this week. Ava's going to launch it back. Quarterback's going to rush and launch it down to the end zone and finds a man in the corner. That is going to be a touchdown. Ava.
Lane. That's the swearing kid.
The play was drawn and the play was executed as well as they wanted it to be. Touchdown, Ava. And again, they're going to go for 2 here, trying to recover after that last play. And they've changed it up. Ava has now opted for the extra point. That kick will go up and find its way. It is no good. Bounces off the post.
Kick is no good. Again, Ava tax number 6 on the board. 19-0, 4:55 here in the first.
4 minutes and 55 seconds remain. We are going to run an ad break, 19-0, Ava Bears, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Bear Football on BMP. I'm Colton Stolba. Joining me is Bella McNew, and we are ready to finish this first quarter out. 4 minutes and 55 seconds remain. Ava leads 19-0, and that ball is going to be aired out. The Bears will receive it. It's going to be a push downfield. They're going to look down and be brought down right at their own 30.
With return, brings it out just shy of the row 30. That's a tough tackle. There's Willow will be 1st and 10.
Willow Springs looking to recover after a loss to Thayer last week, hoping to bounce back and have a great win against the Ava Bears tonight. It's been a rough start to this first quarter for Willow Springs. However, this game is not over until the fourth quarter buzzer sounds. And this Willow Springs team has seen errors like that before and has had their moments, which there will be a flag on the play.
And off Galloway, right down near the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like that is on the Bears.
Holding call on Willow.
That will be holding.
Bring it back to the Willow 19.
Willow Springs will now be at 1st and 20. Looking to make a big play happen here. Bears line up, settle. Lee scanning the field. Ball snap back. Official signal. Something else again. Another flag on the play this time. Possibly a false start, maybe. And it is going to be a false start on the Bears. That'll bring them now to 1st and 25.
Bring it back to Willow's 14.
Coming into this matchup, Willow Springs is averaging 18.8 points per game and has allowed 32.4 points per game. Ava coming into this has scored 30.8 per game and has allowed 28.9. Bears now 1st and 25. Making something happen. It's going to be a rush midfield. Picked up and dragged down by the Ava defense.
Tackle for Ava.
Bears making some changes to the offense here.
"23" comes off and 8 and 1 go on.
2nd and 25 for the Bears. For Willow Springs. Snapping it back. Lee looking downfield, gets brought down. Lets it go before he is tackled in the end zone. Official signal. Yet another flag. Lee almost brought down in the end zone. As the officials now discuss, Lee will head to the sideline. I didn't have a clear enough shot. I'm not entirely too sure what the flag was.
Intentional grounding on Willow.
And that will be intentional grounding for Caden Lee. There was not a receiver near. He did just kind of let the ball fall out, but it was definitely better than a safety and getting brought down. Willow Springs not too happy about that. But when you're in a matchup like this, last game, last home game of your season, these are plays you don't really want to see, especially if it's your last night out as a senior. But most importantly, this is only the first quarter. There's still a lot of game left to play. Willow Springs has plenty of room to recover from this.
The Bears kick it.
Touches Ava, and they might almost get this. The Ava returning team did touch it. Lost it for just a second, but another Ava player was able to get right on top of that. Willow Springs almost getting possession of that ball. Ava will keep possession 21-0. 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Ava will now have the ball on the Bears 49. On the Willow Springs Bears 49. This whole Battle of the Bears thing is getting a little too confusing for me. There's too many Bears right now. Ava's going to snap it back. It's going to be a rush up the middle. Might be able to find a gap. Looking through. Trying to find a way to the end zone. And it is going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Refs are signaling it was a little further back. Flag is on the field.
Holding call.
That will be holding on Ava. That'll push them back 10 yards, which will lead them to a 1st and 20. I believe Ava's second penalty on the night. The first one being a false start earlier in this first quarter.
Back to the Willow 47.
And after a big play like that, that is not what you want to see. Ava looking to recover from that. It's going to be a play rushing up the middle, laying out a Willow defender. Willow Springs will find another way to come back and bring that running back down.
Before being brought down from behind by Scarborough, but not before.
Ava absolutely flying through, not wanting to stop for anyone. Only eyes set on the end zone. But Willow Springs brings them down.
The tackle was made by Braden Scarborough.
Ava looking to repeat their play, but they're going to be brought down and stopped by the maroon and white right on the 14. Second and 6 for Ava. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Looking to make something happen. Officials will throw a flag on the field. Awaiting what that penalty is. And that's going to be a false start on the Ava Bears, their third penalty.
The penalty will bring it back to the 19 for Ava.
Now 2nd and 11 for Ava after that penalty. And a massive false start, bringing down a Willow Springs defender.
False start on Ava.
The false start will be on Ava.
That penalty will bring the ball back to the Willow 24.
The ball will be taken to Willow 24.
Ava now looking to make something happen after those penalties. Hands it off up the middle and brought down by Willow Springs defenders on the 20-yard line.
We're being tripped up by Willow 52 message.
Which leads Ava to 3rd down.
Make it 3rd and 12 for Ava.
With 12 yards to go. Ava now looking to make something happen. It's going to be snapped and launched out to the right side. Running it downfield. He's going to stop and be brought down at the Willow 14.
Toss back to Squatish.
That tackle is made by Hezekiah Galloway.
He runs into the Galloway duo, stopping him at the 14.
And Galloway definitely giving Willow Springs the stop they needed. That will bring Ava to 4th and 6. They're opting to kick this one with 40 seconds left on the clock. Formation is set. Ball will be snapped. Kick goes up and finds its way through the uprights. Field goal is good. Ava now leads 24-0. And we will be back after this break. Welcome back to Bear Football on BMP. I'm Colton. Joining me is Bella McNew. 24-0, Ava Bears leading. 30 seconds left in this first quarter, and Ava will now kick this ball off. Bears will receive it and hope to make a big play happen to end this first quarter out.
And the ball is up.
Launching it downfield, ball will recover it. Looking to rush downfield and gets tripped up and tackled down at the Bears' own 24-yard line.
Willow will take over at their own 24. First and 10 for Willow.
26 seconds left on the clock. Bears will be on their own 24, 1st and 10, looking for a big first play to start this drive. They'll settle in. Willow Springs gets them to jump off sides. A good freeze call by Caden Lee. That'll be an offsides on the Ava Bears.
Infraction for Ava. That penalty will bring it out to the Bears.
My apologies, that was not offsides, that was a infraction.
30.
The ball will be put on the 30-yard line.
And that will be Ava's 5th penalty for the night. Willow Springs now 1st and 5. As they settle in, looking to make something happen. Snap back. It's going to be a rush through the midfield, and they will not find it. That ball will be brought down. That was 25, Hezekiah Galloway with the rush. Bears will let the clock run. They might try and run this quarter out as they settle, and that will bring us to the end of this first quarter. Ava leads 24-0, and we will be right back after this short. Welcome back to Bear Football on BMP. Start of the second quarter. It is senior night here in Willow Springs. For some, their very last game playing on this field, hoping to leave their final mark on this field as well as their community. Lee's going to launch it back, and it will be launched outside, out of bounds, just trying to get rid of it, which will lead to a Bears second down.
And 6 for Willow.
It's hard to tell who the cheerleaders are cheering for because they're both saying the Bears.
This is true. When you have two Bears on the field, it's just a lot of Bear action. And so you hear a lot of Bears on both sides. So anyone here, we're all cheering for the Bears tonight. 3rd and 6. Lee's going to launch to the side, and it's going to be caught by Baugh, who's going to break free and try and make his way downfield. Gets brought down by Ava defenders. And that'll be on the 44-yard line.
Brings it out to the Willow 45.
A great play, great conversion on 3rd down. Exactly what Willow Springs wanted and exactly what they need for this drive. Great catch by Baugh, great pass by Lee, and great play overall.
The ball will be put on the 45-yard line.
And it'll be Bears 1st and 10. Willow Springs Bears 1st and 10. Bears snaps it back. Lee looking downfield, and it is tipped up by an Ava defender, nearly intercepted.
For the incompletion, that'll make it second.
That pass was just a shy too low. But Willow Springs will still have the ball and still have a chance to make something big happen. Now 2nd and 10. Willow Springs, ball on their own 45. Line settles. Snapped back to Lee, looking downfield, gonna air it out, and it is just missed by Braden Epperly. Almost a big play that they needed. That pass is just barely dropped. Great coverage on the defense.
3rd and 10 for Willow.
It'll now be 3rd and 10. Lee and Bob making their way to the sideline. And that was actually Jeremiah Galloway going for the catch. My apologies. Third and 10 now on the 45. Willow Springs snaps it back. Lee's gonna look, finds Baugh in the middle, caught,
It's complete.
and it is going to be a rush down the right side of the field. Baugh with no man behind him, looking for an open field. Touchdown, Willow Springs.
Connects with ball. 55-yard passing touchdown
John Baugh
for the Bears. First
with a 55-yard rush. Just the play they needed. And a perfectly executed play. Absolute perfection from Willow Springs, which leads the score now to 6-24. That Willow Springs offense is going to stay out there. It looks like they're going to go for 2 points here. Looking to make something happen here. Looking for a 2-point conversion. Hoping to make this score dwindle down just a little more. Looking for motion, and the snap is picked up a little short, and it is going to be picked up by the Ava Bears.
no good, but Willow does pack 6 on the board. Making 24-6, 11:07 here in the second quarter.
The score will be 6-24.
Well, with 11 minutes left on the clock, Ava will have the ball, but we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Bear Football on Bear Media Productions. Willow Springs 6, Ava Bears 24. Willow Springs kicking this ball downfield into Ava's possession. They're going to receive it. They're going to rush, try and go downfield, make something happen, but are brought down by 4 Willow Springs defenders at the 49-yard line.
The Ava 49 before being brought down by Roberts. Ava will take possession at their own 49, first and 10 with 11
The tackle is
to
made
go
by Elijah
in the second
Roberts.
quarter.
He's a junior.
Ava will now have the ball, first and 10 on their own 49, looking to find the defense, looking to find a way, hurdles, and gets brought down. Flag is on the field. Players very frustrated.
And off the Squash. Flag on the play.
Looking almost like Saquon Barkley out there. But that will be brought down at Ava's own 49-yard line.
Call on Ava.
And that call was on Ava. Their 6th penalty for the night.
That penalty will bring it back to the Ava 39.
After that 10-yard penalty, they are now on their own 39, first and 20. 10 minutes and 45 seconds remain. Ava settles in, passes the ball, flips it to the right side, looking for an open field, finding their way down, still not brought down. And Willow Springs will make the tackle at the Bears 54.
Toss back to Squatish. Go down the right side, bring it across midfield before being brought down by Glenn. Brings it down to the Willow 46. First down. Second and 5.
Second and 5 now for the Ava Bears. Ava steps back. Quarterback looking to find an open gap. Finds it. Rushes down through the middle. No open man in sight. Looking to find a way. Spins and dives down. And is brought down at the 16-yard line.
Inside the 20 to the Willow 18. First down for Ava.
And that's actually going to be on the 18-yard line. 2-yard difference. Ava, first and 10.
Tackle is made by Jeremiah Galloway.
Ava now trying to make something happen. It's going to be a handoff. Rushing down through the middle. No man in sight. Touchdown, Ava Bears.
And off to Evans. The 18-yard touchdown run.
Do you think they'll go for 2?
They might. They attempted earlier, but after a failed attempt, I'm not entirely too sure. And it looks like they are going to line up to attempt for 2.
What have they got to lose?
But they're actually going to change it back just like they did earlier, and that is now going to be a kick attempt. Ava. Now waiting on a second official under the goalpost. Ava looking to get one more point on the board. Snaps it back. Kick goes up. Finds its way through the middle of the uprights. Extra point is good, and that'll be 31-6 Ava Bears, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Bear Football on Bear Media Productions. Ava leads 31 to the Willow Springs 6. 9 minutes and 32 seconds remain on the clock for this second quarter. Ava now looking downfield, launched the ball, kicking it straight down into the hands of Willow Springs, trying to find a gap through the middle, almost brings the defender down, and Willow Springs will be brought down.
The ball was caught by Jeremiah.
39, where Willow will take possession, 1st and 10.
Galloway now playing on both sides of the ball. A lot of these Willow Springs players are, and they are doing great. A lot of hustle out here, and a lot that they can give on this field. Willow Springs will be on the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Willow Springs looking to make something happen. Snaps it back to Lee, who's going to scan, push out to the right side, and hand it up to Braden Epperly, who gets a reception on the right side. That pass is caught for a gain of about 7.
Willow 47.
It'll be an 8-yard reception, which will lead to a Willow Springs 2nd and 2. Willow Springs, 2nd down, 2 to go. Trying to get Ava to jump. Ava defense is looking to make a big stop here. Ball snapped out. It's going to be a blitz. Looking down at Caden Lee. He's going to still make the pass, and it is going to be incomplete. Intended for Galloway. Too much coverage. A lot going on. A lot of pressure. It'll now be 3rd down with 2 to go. Willow Springs now 3rd down, looking to gain 2 yards. 2 receivers out, snaps to Lee. It's going to be a rush up the middle, looking to find the way. They find the gap, and that will be a Bears 1st down after the rush from Hezekiah Galloway. And the Chains will move forward on this drive as the hope stays alive.
Willow 1st down.
Willow Springs now with a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, 8 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Caden Lee's going to survey, look in the field, hands it off, fakes it, and it's a pass. Caught by number 3. It's going to be a look downfield. He's going to break both tackles, make his way down the left side of the field. No one in sight. Finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Christopher McCune. Touchdown, Bears. And the horns honking in celebration. Great play by Willow Springs. Great job finding a man, and especially great job to Christopher for looking for a gap, going for it, and finding the open gap, and putting the ball into the end zone. Awesome drive by Willow Springs. Offense will stay on the field, looking to recover for a 2-point conversion, bring that score up to 14. Signaling for a receiver. Pass is going to look. Finds his way to the end zone. Caught by Ball, and it will be a 2-point conversion. John Ball.
Point conversion. Bears pass 8 on the board. Another 8 on the board. Making it 31-14 with 24 to go.
Touchdown, Willow Springs. Willow Springs now with 14. Ava with 31. Looking back, there will be 8 minutes and 24 seconds left, and we will be right back after this. Welcome back to Bears football on BMP. Willow Springs with 14 and Ava leading with 31 points. Willow Springs will now kick that downfield. Ava will receive it and be brought down out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Tackle by Coble. Ava will take
Willow Springs is coming off incredible drive. Ava now looking to clap back and find a way to make something happen here. Ava settling in. It's going to be a fake handoff. He's going to launch it downfield, and it was almost intercepted. Incredible defense. There was no room for a catch there. And it will be Ava second down. And that is Brady James making the stop there. Excellent defense by the Bears, by the Willow Springs Bears. Keep having to correct myself. It's interesting not only having two Bears on the field, but two Bears in the same conference, as Ava will now look to make a drive, and that will be brought down for a gain of about 6.
Will be brought down by McCune.
Christopher McCune making that tackle. It'll be third down with 4 yards to go. Ava now looking to convert, make a gain, and make a play. With the rush downfield, finding and breaking the defender, and it's open field, no man in sight. Touchdown, Ava Bears.
2-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown was made by number 7, Aiden Lane, for the Ava Bears. And he is a senior.
Ava now going for this 2-point conversion. And it is made. Ava converting for an extra 2 points thrown onto the board. It'll now be 39-14, Ava leading, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Bear Football on Bear Media Productions. The Friday night lights are shining bright. It is Willow Springs with 14 points on the board, followed by Ava's 39 points on the board. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second quarter. Willow Springs will receive, and they are going to find a way, and be brought down at the 36.
Smith with the return. Brings it out past the 35.
Ava coming off a drive
Ball spot at the 36 where Willow will take.
with a 40-plus yard rushing touchdown and a 2-point conversion, going from 31 and bringing this lead to where it is now. Willow Springs looking to make something happen here. It's going to be snapped back to Lee, looking downfield, finds an open man. Epperly open in the midfield, and that will be pushed out of bounds. The defender still pushing. Some banter going on between the receivers, and it'll be second down still for a gain of about 6.
That's pick up a 7 for Willow. It'll be second and 3.
Gain of 7 on the play. Willow Springs, 2nd and 3. Lee with the ball. Backfield is going to be brought down and sacked at the 32-yard line.
That rare loss will bring it back to their
Tucker Gray,
own
a
33.
sophomore, made the tackle. Maybe, maybe not.
Now 3rd and 13 for Willow Springs. Lee looking downfield, looking for an open man, and brought down again by the Ava Bears defense.
Lee brought down again in the backfield.
Lee trying to set his sights on a Willow Springs defender, instead greeted with blue and gold. And now that will be a Willow Springs 4th down. Secondary will come out, and they are going to try and get rid of this ball.
Be 4th and long for Willow.
Trying to get settled, bringing more players on the field. Willow Springs will now receive the snap, kick the ball, nearly blocked. Punt will go far downfield. Ava will try and return this ball and rush it back somewhere, instead making no progress and moving further backwards at the 25-yard line.
Waters with the return, brought down by Roberts at the Ava 25, where they'll take possession. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ava with 5:30 here in the second.
5 minutes and 30 seconds left for the Ava Bears to make something happen. On their own 25, 75 yards of field, stand in front of them. What can they do? And Ava is going to be brought down for a loss of yards. Willow Springs defense being able to make the play and get a huge stop. Ava now, 2nd and 12. With a rush. Breaking through the tackles, almost hurtling over, and that will be a 1st down for the Ava Bears. While I thought he was getting swallowed up by defenders and players all around, being able to find the gap, break it, and get some open field, convert for the 1st down. Great play, Ava. Ava now settling in, getting ready, snaps it back, trying to push it through the middle, and is brought down a gain of about 5 or 6.
Good keeper. brings it out just shy of their 45. Tripped up by Messick, assisted by Roberts. Could be second and 4 for Ava.
Ava now second with 4 yards left to go. Trying to find 4. Quarterback will step back out, launching it downfield through the middle. Picked off by John Baugh. He's going to keep going, try and find a way. No one there to stop him. Interception pushed out of bounds. Nearly slips on the asphalt. Interception by Baugh. Willow Springs is excited on their 40.
First and 10 for Willow.
Great defense. Willow Springs will now have the ball. Willow Springs with 3 minutes, 44 seconds to make something happen. Lining up now on 41. First and 10, fresh set of downs, handing it off up the middle. Galloway trying to find the gap. No more forward progress, and he will be brought down
Dive up the middle. Line of scrimmage
for a gain of maybe 1.
No gain on the play.
No gain will be on the play. Galloway brought down. Second and 10. Willow Springs looking to turn that interception into a score on the board. As the ball will now swirl into the hands of Lee. Looking, finding the open man in the middle. John Baugh breaking a defender, putting him on ice skates, finding a way through the middle, and getting brought down at the 38-yard line.
Brings it out across the midfield.
Flag is on the play. Yellow has been on the field,
Flag on the play.
and we will await what the officials say.
Face mask.
That's going to be a face mask call on the Ava Bears, which means Willow Springs will move forward.
35. Willow will have first and 10. 2:46 here.
Ava now with their 7th penalty of the night. Willow Springs, fresh set of downs on the board. Now hoping to turn that play into something even bigger, into the hands of Lee. Finds an open man, number 3, Christopher McCoon, downfield, who almost breaks the tackle, swirling around, and will be pulled forward for another first down for the Willow Springs Bears.
Bring it down to the Ava 17. Good enough for a Willow first down.
McCoon in his last time stepping foot on this field, coming out tonight to make a statement and make a performance, hoping to leave another step on this field. And they are doing great tonight.
Their booster apparel, half price. Down by the concession stand.
Willow Springs now, first and 10. End zone in sight. In the hands of Lee, downfield to John Baugh. No one in front of him. Breaks the tackle, finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Willow Springs.
18-yard passing touchdown play for Willow.
And Willow Springs looking to go for 1 here. Offense will be pulled out. Trying to bring this score to 21.
The kick is up, and it looks like it is good.
It's actually going to be just
Oh,
short.
never mind.
You're okay.
Sorry, guys.
It looks good from here. Referees signal that it is short, which will be
last period.
Willow Springs 20, Ava 39. 2 minutes left in the second quarter, and we will be right back after this.
Wait. Well, not. Okay, guys. So, since we missed the senior recognition. Oh, we got that. We want to say a huge thank you to our sponsors, which is going to be Solomon Cornelius Realty, Monarch Realty, Vintage Floral, and H&M Ranch Store.
You are watching Bear Football on Bear Media Productions. Willow Springs just scoring after a great play handed off to thrown to John Baugh, who ends up breaking through the defenders and finding his way into the end zone. Bears will now kick this ball into the hands of Ava, looking for an onside, and they might have actually got it. I'm not sure if it made as much progress as it needed. Bears signaling it should be their ball. Ava's saying it's all theirs. And I think Willow Springs
Ball will be spotted just shy midfield.
will have the ball. Onside kick by Willow Springs is good. Willow Springs now in possession, 20-39. 2 minutes left in this second quarter. Just kidding. Ava will have the ball, and they now have their chance to score. Willow Springs was lined up, and some of those guys playing on both sides of the ball were in line. And Ava will bring the ball just up midfield.
Evans retrieves it. Advances a couple yards. To the second. 8 for Ava.
One minute and 35 left on the clock. Plenty of field ahead of them. Ava pushing the ball up the middle. Just shy of a first down.
Language keeper.
Flag is on the play.
Murphy and Scarborough.
Never mind.
Ava now looking to make something happen. Sweeps it out to the right side and is just going to make it through. Still alive and brought down for a first down.
Weaving right. Brings it up to the Willow 36. Enough for a first down.
Ball in play. Ava.
Whistle's blown.
Whistle is blown and the play is stopped. It's going to be a false start on the Ava Bears. Their 8th penalty for the night.
I think we'll bring it back to the 41.
53 seconds left on this clock. 41 yards of field in front of the Ava Bears' eyes. Now leading, looking to make something happen. 1st and 15, launches it through the middle, finds the open man, breaking through the tackles, and is brought down for a gain of about 10.
Lane connects with Swearingen.
Ava definitely trying to put one more score on the board before the end of this second quarter. Trying to pull as far ahead as they can. And it is going to be a timeout, and we will be right back after a few moments. Welcome back to Bear football. 2nd and 6 for the Ava Bears. 40 seconds left on the clock. Ava leads 39-20. Flag on the field. I think this one might be on the Bears. And that is going to be on the Bears. That's going to be offsides. That's going to be the Bears' 4th penalty.
The Willow Bears' 4th penalty.
Too many Bears. Ava, 2nd and 1. Just needing to find one. And they find more.
Back.
Being brought down
Left.
just shy of the 20.
Brings it to the Willow 23. Good enough for an Ava first down.
Ava now with a first down. Clock is running. Time to spare. Plenty of time to make a dare. And they are going to try and push through the middle. Brought down. That clock will not stop.
And off the Evans.
Until now.
Up the middle.
It's going to be a timeout on the Ava Bears. And we will be right back.
Timeout.
Welcome back to Bear football. 22 seconds left on the clock. Ava leads 39-20.
Hey, Colton.
2nd and 7. What's up?
What do you call a chili bear?
I don't know what.
A burr.
That was a great joke, but Ava is actually almost about to score as they make the first down play. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was laughing too hard.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
That was good.
Thank you. I have a poster of it.
And that'll be an Ava Bears first and 10. There are definitely a lot of chili bears in the stands right now. Even this bear is a little chilly, even in the box. I'm not exactly sure how cold it is outside, but I know I just came back from Texas, and this is nothing like what it was down there in the slightest. I went from sweating and suffering into now I'm a little cold.
It is a whopping 52 degrees out, but it feels like 48.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Wow. 48 degrees.
With wind gusts up to 16 miles per hour.
I give it 1 week, and it'll probably be 72 next week. Well, 13 seconds left on the clock. Ava, hoping to put one in the end zone before that time, hits 0. Now looking. Settling in. Officials waiting. And this play is ready to go live. Ava now ready. And they are just going to spike it and let this clock go down to the 10-second mark. Ava making some changes to this offense. Now, looking to find the way, pushing through, and they get stopped. 5.4 seconds left on the clock. And I believe there's going to be a timeout for the Ava Bears, which means we'll be right back after a few short words. Welcome back to Bear Football on Bear Media Productions. 5.4 seconds left on the clock in this second quarter. Ava leads 39-20. The Ava Bears now looking to find their way into the end zone before the end of this second quarter. This very well might be their last play. He looks downfield, and it is going to be tipped off and an incomplete pass with 0.8 seconds left on the clock, meaning the Ava Bears will have one more chance to put some points on the board. Switching out, fourth down. And it looks like they're going to go for a kick. I'm not too entirely sure. They are going to opt to kick. One play left, 4th and 8. You could score, but they're going to go for the kick, and that kick is going to go through the uprights, and that will be good. That's going to bring us to the end of the second quarter. Ava will now lead 42 to the Willow Springs 20. It's going to be halftime, and we will be back after a short while.
And we are back for the second half of the game.
A quick announcement for all those that participated in the Willow Springs High School cheerleader 50-50 raffle.
Okay, guys, we are actually back this time.
And it is the start of the third quarter. Ava leads 42-20. Ava will kick off. Willow Springs will receive the ball to start off this third quarter. Looking at this matchup, both opponents not only in the same class, but the same district. They have met once in the postseason before. That was back in 2019. Ava won that one 36-0. Willow Springs will now get this ball, try and rush it down the middle. John's going to almost break loose, but get met by a group of defenders, and that might be Ava ball. Ball comes loose, and Ava does recover that ball. It will be Ava Bears ball.
Ava will take possession at the Willow 37. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ava.
Ava now pushing that ball through the midfield, finding their way. I think it is a first down.
Like the keeper scrambling up the middle. Brings it to the Willow
And the chains will move. First down, Ava Bears.
Enough for an Ava first down.
First and 10 now. Ava hands it off, looking to rush down in the middle. greeted by Willow Springs defenders,
And
brought
also
down
emphasizing left,
right on the 20.
brought down by Roberts, assisted by Message.
Just shy of a first down is 2nd and 4. Looking to find the 4 yards, pushing up through the middle, finding a gap, and brought down
Language keeper,
by Willow Springs defenders.
tripped up by Wilson.
And the chains will move again. Ava Bears, first down.
Willow 11.
Ava settling in the offense. Stepping back, swings it out to the right, breaks through the tackles, and finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ava Bears. That is the junior of Grant Swatosh. Ava, after picking up that return, converts it to a touchdown. Now looking to put 2 more points on the board. However, this will go back in formation for an extra point. Trying to add 1 now. Ball comes back. Kick goes up. Finds its way through, and it is good.
One after kick is good. That's another 7 on the board.
That brings the score now to 49-20. Ava leads, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Bear Football on BMP. Ava Bears just scored a touchdown, bringing the score to 49-20. 10 minutes and 28 seconds remain in this third quarter. Ava will now launch the ball into the hands of the Willow Springs Bears. Willow will pick it up, trying to find a gap, and they will be brought down at the 34.
Stopped at the Willow 35, where they'll take possession. It'll be 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs, fresh quarter. I think it's time for this Willow Springs offense to put that last drive behind them, settle in, and make something big happen here. Willow Springs now getting ready. 2 stacked receivers on the left side. Into the hands of Lee. Looking downfield, gets rushed, throws it up, and it will send it out of bounds. Trying to just get rid of the ball. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Willow Springs getting things settled in the huddle. Breaking and getting set on the line of scrimmage. Swirls it, hands it off to Galloway, who is brought down and picked up, pushed down, and that'll be
Galloway.
a tackle for Ava, brought down at the 39-yard line.
Galloway's run, bring it out to the Willow 39. to 3rd and 6.
Willow Springs trying to get this offense figured out, getting a play drawn up. Now finding their space. And that ball's going to be snapped into the hands of Caden Lee as he gets rushed, throwing it out. And he will just air it out of bounds again. After getting rushed, no man open, and that will be 4th down. The Bears secondary will come out, and they will punt this ball. Ball fired into the hands of the punter, launches it into the Friday Night Lights, received by Ava, and brought down just ahead of the 30-yard line.
With the return brought down by
Yet another
Roberts
tackle
at
by
the
Elijah
Ava
Roberts.
31, where they'll be taking possession 1st and 10. For Ava. Correction, that ball is at the 30.
Ava now with a fresh set of downs, looking to make something happen. Pushing it up through the middle. And it is brought down just shy, 35.
Handoff to Evans, diving.
It'll be 2nd down now.
Brings it out to the
9 minutes
34.
and 8 seconds left on the clock as it whittles down.
2nd and 6 for Ava.
Ava now getting set, snaps the ball, pushing up through the middle, fighting through and making it through, finding their way into a 1st down. 1st down, Ava Bears.
Will be brought down by several Bears, but brings it out to the Bear 42. That's good enough for Ava 1st down.
Chains will move yet again, and Ava with a fresh set of downs now. Still a lot of field ahead of them. That hasn't seemed to stop them once tonight, though. They'll make a short gain of about 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings it out to the 46. To be 2nd and 6.
Second on the downs, 6 yards. Stand in front of them. Ava snaps it, pushing it out to the left side, finding a hole, breaking through the middle, breaking free. Defenders chasing after him, and they find a way to drag him down. That is number 8 of Jeremiah Galloway, sprinting through the barriers, trying to make that tackle, and he does, and they get a defensive stop, preventing the touchdown. Great play on both sides of the ball. Ava now, after that big play, 1st and 10. Only a few yards stand in front of them, pushing it up through the middle, and it is brought down by Willow Springs.
Evans, Gary, brought down by Miller, or correction, Murphy. Scarborough in on the tackle.
That play is stopped by Braden Scarborough. Ava now 2nd and 7. Snapping it, pushing through the middle, finding a gap and stepping into the end zone. Touchdown, Ava Bears.
That was an 8-yard touchdown run for Ava.
That brings the score 55-20. Ava leading. We will see what Ava opts to do. And they are just going to go for one here. settle for the 1, put the score on the board. Ball into the hands, kicks it up through the uprights. That ball is good. That brings our score to 56-20. Ava leading in this third quarter, and we will be right back.
Here in third.
Welcome back to Bear Football on BMP. The Ava Bears lead 56-20, and Ava will now kick the ball off into the hands of the Willow Springs Bear with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in this third quarter. And it's touched by the Willow Springs Bears. They will pick it up, keep possession, almost picked up by the Ava Bears.
Bears take possession of their Will take possession of their own 25, first and 10, 15, and 30.
Willow Springs on the 25-yard line. First and 10, 7 minutes and 15 seconds in the third quarter to make something happen. Ball will now be set. Snapped back in, and they get the Ava Bears to jump off sides. And that is going to be a penalty on the Ava Bears, their 9th for the night.
They bring the ball out to the 30. It'll be first and 5 for Willow.
Trevor Hunsucker limped off the field. It is now sitting down.
Bears, after that gain of 5 with the penalty, first and 5, now looking to make another 5 into the hands of Lee. Launches it downfield, finding a man. Picked up by John Baugh with nobody in front of him. One good catch leads to one good reception, and that will be a touchdown. Willow Springs.
Ball at the 70-yard passing touchdown for Willow.
Baugh nearly falling after celebrating with the team. Scores now 26-56. Ava leading this game. Willow Springs will send the offense out. Caden Lee making his way. They are going to go for 2 points here. Huddle breaks up, getting ready to find their way to maybe add 2 points on the board. Snaps to Lee, getting rushed, launches it up, finds Bonnie, catches it after tipping it up. 2-point conversion is good. Willow Springs 28, Ava leads them 56 after the 2-point conversion is good, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Bear Football on BMP. Willow Springs, after that scoring drive and 2-point conversion, now kicks it off into the hands of the Ava Bears. And it is an onside kick. It's a dogfight in the middle. Still rolling for the ball.
Ava covers the kick at their own 46.
But it'll still be Ava ball.
10 for Ava, 6:47 in the third.
Willow Springs the second time now. Attempting the onside. Ava now with just over 50 yards ahead of them. Snapping it, finding a man out to the right side, breaking a gap and getting brought down at the 48-yard line.
And off the SWAT is before being brought down by Scarborough. Brings across midfield. They're Willow 49.
Ball is snapped. It's going to be a rush up the middle, but
Hand off to Evans.
flag has been thrown on the field, and we'll await and see what the officials decide. I think this might be a false start on Ava. And it is. False start, Ava Bears.
Start on Ava.
That brings their 10th penalty for the night. And they're going to back up.
To bring the ball back to the
Should be
Ava
2nd
46.
and 15 after the penalty. Or 2nd and 10, my apologies.
Ava.
Ava now looking to bounce back after the penalty. Will it affect them any? Ball will be snapped back. Pushing up through the middle. Rushing through and stopped just shy, 1 yard short of a first down. A gain of 9 for the Ava Bears.
First down. 3rd and 1 for Ava.
And that will bring them to 3rd and 1. One yard to move forward, 45 to put a score on the board. What will Ava do? Push it up through the middle, just getting in, and that will be a first down for the Ava Bears. Stopped at the 40-yard line.
Be good enough for Ava first down.
A fresh set of downs with 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Ava, 1st and 10. What will they do? Pushing it out, trying to make a QB sneak through the middle, and it will be brought down just short. Willow Springs wanting a flag there. I'm not sure for what. Player signaling. They wanted a flag on that play, possibly holding.
2nd and 4 for Ava.
But Ava will still have possession. 2nd down, 4 yards left to go. Ball is snapped, hands off, left side, breaking through the middle with no one in front of him. Number 1 breaks free, breaks the tackle, and is brought down just short of the end zone. Flag slide on the field, about 2 yards shy of the end zone. But there is mustard on the field.
Yum.
Not literally,
I know.
although that does sound kind of nice right now. I'm not a big mustard guy. You like mustard?
I am.
Oh,
What condiments do you put on your hot dogs?
ketchup and barbecue. That's the only way.
Barbecue?
Barbecue is
what kind
a
of
solid
hillbilly
answer.
are you?
Well, yes. The answer to that is yes.
You gotta have you some sauerkraut, some mustard.
All right. I know you did not just tell me
Yeah, you gotta
barbecue
have,
was bad on the hot
you
dog.
gotta have you a
But you
Boston
mentioned
hot dog.
Sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut is so good.
All right. Looking back on the field, that penalty was on the Ava Bears. They're going to be brought back.
Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
On the Bears?
The Ava Bears, yes.
Okay.
And so that ball We'll resume play second with 4 yards left to go. QB looking, launches it up into the lights, and it is tipped away by the defense. That ball is just short, incomplete pass. It is now 3rd down.
Is incomplete. Make it 3rd and 4 for Ava. Ball breaking up that pass.
The Ava Bears now 3rd down, 4 yards. Stand in front of them in order to keep moving forward. Ava settling in. Snaps the ball, pushing it up through the middle, trying to find a way to sneak on through, and they do! No one in front of them. Touchdown, Ava Bears!
Busting up the middle and scrambling right. Pushing in for the 34-yard touchdown run.
Aiden Lane creating his own lane, finding a way through the defense, and pushing away into the end zone. It is now 62-28 with Ava leading, and they're going to opt and go for one more extra point here. Ball is held. Kick goes up. Finds its way with one more point on the board. Ava now leads 63-28. 4 minutes left in this 3rd quarter, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Bear Football on BMP. 3rd quarter, exactly 4 minutes left. Ava, after a scoring drive, will now kick it off to Willow Springs. Ball flies up into the hands of Willow, looking to find a way, flip it backwards, and creating a gap nearly as they are brought down by the Ava defense.
Toss back to Everly. Willow brings it out to their own 38 to take possession, 1st and 10.
Willow Springs now looking to jump right back after that last drive by the Ava Bears and show off a drive for themselves. Willow Springs settling in, snapping the ball. Lee is going to rush it with no one in front of him, thinking it was a passing play. Caden Lee has no one around, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Willow Springs Bears.
Touchdown run.
And it's a play even I didn't see coming. When you see receivers and all other people stacked on the outside like that, you're thinking they're all just wanting to go. The ball snaps to Lee. He doesn't hesitate for 1 second. Just full sends and keeps going and ends up finding his way into the end zone. And it looks like the offense is going to stay out, and they're going to go for another 2 points here. The score now 34-63. Looking to add 2 more to the board. Lee looking downfield, scans, finds a man, and it is good. Connects with Christopher McCoon for the 2-point conversion. That brings the score 36-63. Ava leading, and we'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back to Bear Football on Bear Media Productions. Ava currently leads 63-36 with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in this third quarter. After that Willow Springs drive, touchdown by Caden Lee and the 2-point conversion. Willow Springs, just a shy kick with a small error. And the ball will be at the 41-yard line. Willow Springs' second error now, failing to get a solid connection on the kickoff. And that will leave the Ava Bears with just 40 yards of field ahead of them.
Ava will take possession at the Willow 42. First and 10 for Ava.
The Ava Bears are pretty stocky compared to the Willow Bears.
The Ava Bears definitely have a solid group of guys out there. Definitely have noticed a lot of talent tonight. More than one guy is just scoring. Not even just on the Ava side, but on both sides of the ball. So it's great to see team involvement, and it's definitely a solid Ava Bears team. You're exactly right, Bella. Now awaiting some official discussion. Not entirely too sure what is going on. And the ball is going to be moved forward.
Illegal touching by Willow. That will advance the ball to the Willow 37 where it will take
And that is called illegal touching on Willow Springs, which moves that ball forward. Ava now with less than 40 yards ahead of them. Looking, finding a way, pushing out to the right side, trying to push defenders down, but being brought down for a gain of about 4.
Runs into ball. Picking up a 3 on the play.
Ava now 2nd and 6. Flag already on the field. Before the snap. And we will await
False start on Ava.
It is a false start on the Ava Bears, which means they will back up after just making a gain. That is now Ava's 12th penalty for tonight alone.
2nd and 11 for Ava.
Which brings them to a 2nd and 11. 63 points on the board. Looking to improve and add more. Pushing up to the left side, hands it off, finds nobody. And there's going to be a tackle broken. Nobody able to stop him. Touchdown, Ava Bears.
Runs it in. 39-yard touchdown run.
39-yard touchdown made by number 1 of Jacob Laub. Not his first time scoring tonight either. That brings the score 69-36. Ava now opting for, I believe, a 2-point conversion. First time we have seen tonight. And they flip the ball back, but it is loose. And they lob it up, and it's picked off by John Baugh. And that was not John Baugh. That was actually picked off by Jeremiah Galloway.
Another 6 on the board. It's 69-36. 2:59 left in the third quarter.
Great stop by the Willow Bears defense. And that will now bring the score 36-69.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Bear Football. The Ava Bears just coming off a scoring drive, but not being able to make a 2-point conversion. They will now hand the ball over to Willow Springs. Kicking it into the hands of Willow. They're going to pick it up, try and break through, but be brought down just shy of the 35.
Roberts with the return. Will take possession at their own 39. Correction, face mask.
With 2 minutes
Call on Ava.
and 54 seconds, Ava will get a face mask called, which means it will be a gain for the Willow Springs Bears.
To the 49, where Will will take possession, be first and 10.
Bears will now have 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Bears now lining up. Caden signaling for Galloway to come over. Fakes the handoff, launches it downfield to an open man, and it is just tipped off short.
Pass is tipped.
Defender gets a hand on it, messes up the pass for McCoon. Nearly an open man that could have found an end zone. That pass will be broken up, and that'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, Lee looking downfield yet again, trying to find a man, and it is bounced off, but is definitely going to be a pass interference. 2 flags on the field. The Bears are going to move forward after number 4 of Braden Epperly was getting absolutely swallowed by defenders. Flags everywhere.
Pass interference on Ava.
And it is a pass interference.
That penalty will advance the ball to the Ava 36 and be a first down for Willow.
Willow Springs now with a fresh set of downs, moving forward 10 yards on the 36. Looking to move forward. 36 on the board, 36 yards in front of them. Moving around the offense, stacking receivers on the left side. Lee now looking downfield, breaking through, trying to find some open man, pushes it downfield, and it is just short. Pass intended for McCoon, comes up shy. Be an incomplete pass.
There is a flag on the play.
But there is a flag on the play. It's going to be on the offense. That flag is against Willow Springs. They will back up. Now to the 46. First and 20 now for the Bears. You would think they're going to look to air it out here, but anything is possible as Lee tries making a rush up the middle, but is brought down after stumbling and will be on the 45-yard line.
Short gain on the play.
Gain of only 1 on that play brings us to 2nd and 19. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock as it still ticks down. Willow Springs looking to find a way to move those chains. Now into the hands of Lee as he scans, surveying the field, getting nearly brought down by a defender, lobs it up, and it is incomplete, just trying to get rid of the ball,
Incomplete.
making sure the Bears don't lose any more yards.
Third and
It'll
long
be
for Willow.
3rd and 19 for the Willow Springs Bears. Willow Springs now as Lee analyzes, and there is a flag on the play. Most likely going to be a false start on the Bears. And it is.
False start on Willow.
Willow Springs' 7th penalty now in this match with 1 minute and 41 left in this 3rd quarter. Now 3rd and 24. A lot of room ahead of them, but all it takes is one big play and you're right back in this. Lee will now survey, analyzing, finding a man in the middle, and it is nearly picked off as McCoon drops the pass.
Incomplete. That'll make it 4th and
Nearly
long
intercepted,
for Willow.
goes into the hands of Jacob Loud, and it's going to be incomplete. That'll be 4th and 24 for the Bears. And they might be keeping this offense out. And they are. Caden Lee is going to stay out 24 yards ahead of them. They're going to go for it here. Hoping to make something happen, nothing to lose. As Lee analyzes, looking downfield, launching it into the lights, and it is going to come up just a little overthrown.
Pass attempt to ball is incomplete.
And that pass to ball will be incomplete. And that ball will be handed over to the Ava Bears.
That'll be a turnover on down.
1 minute and 30 seconds left. Ava leads 69-36. And we'll be right back.
30 left here in 3rd.
Welcome back to Bear Football. Ava now looking to make a big play happen here. 1 minute and 30 seconds left as they push the ball up through the middle, finding a gap, pushing through, no man in front of him, finding a way, breaking through everyone like a wall, getting shoved into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Ava Bears, their first play of the drive. Only 10 seconds for this touchdown, and that is going to lead the score now to 75-36. Ava leading this. And they wasted no time on that play. First play of the drive, going for it, breaking through the wall in the middle, and creating your own gap and your own path to the end zone. They're now going to go for 2 points here. Looking to recover from that last failed conversion, shoving it up through, and that is going to be a 2-point conversion for the Ava Bears. 77-36, 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Ava leading, and we will be right back after this short break. Welcome back to Bear Football. You're watching Bear Media Productions as the Ava Bears just score off that drive, making the score 77-36 with 1:20 left in this third quarter. Ava will now give Willow Springs a chance to score. The foot connects with the leather and is going to go into the gloves. And it's going to be dropped by Willow Springs, but they might pick it back up, and it might have just been picked up by the Ava Bears. And we are still going in the Willow Springs Bears direction. Willow Springs will keep possession. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in this third quarter. Willow Springs now hoping to make something happen after that quick scare for them. Now settling in. Willow Springs. As Lee holds it tight in his hands, breaking through, breaking a tackle, nearly shoving him down, and finding a way just to sneak through. And I think it might be just short of a first down by a few inches. And that's going to be 2nd and 1, I believe. Kinley almost pulling the exact same play they moved earlier. Nearly breaking through the defense and finding his way into the left side of the end zone. Defense picked up on it, though. Quickly making a stop. Still a gain of 9. Hoping to find 1 more yard and move those chains forward into the hands of Lee. Now looking to the side. Connects. And it's going to be a run up through the middle. Brought down just at the 40-yard line. Clock will still be running. Now in the Ava Bears territory. 15 seconds left as it whittles down. And they're probably just going to let this clock hit 0 and end the third quarter. And they are. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. The Ava Bears lead 77-36. And we'll be back after a short break. Welcome back to Bear Football. Airing it out, wasting no time. It was nearly a touchdown as we just came back from our break. Pass was intended for Galloway. Overthrown just a hair. And it's going to be an incomplete pass, making it go to 2nd and 10. Willow Springs now breaking up the huddle. Getting ready to make something happen in this 4th and, for some, final quarter here on Polinsky Field. Now, into the hands of Lee as he hands it off to the hands of Galloway, looking to rush through and make something happen.
Ty Galloway.
And that vision is broken up as it is shy. And it'll be on the 38, 37-yard line.
Willow.
10 minutes and 30 seconds as the clock still ticks in this final quarter of Willow Springs football. As Lee surveying, getting rushed, getting almost thrown down, looking to get rid, and the ball comes out, but is picked up by Caden Lee. Great recovery
Lee brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
by Caden Lee. Ball coming loose from his hands, nearly a fumble, nearly picked up by the Ava Bears. Awesome job by Caden to keep his hands on that and keep this Willow Springs possession and drive alive. Willow Springs now breaking apart, finding their place on the field. Ava seeming to be surveying, not worrying about some of the Willow offense as Lee almost gets struck down and throws it up. And it is going to be just short, nearly thrown down yet again. Lee gets rid of the ball. That is going to be fourth down. Willow Springs secondary will come out and get rid of this ball.
Ava will take possession at the Willow 45.
Great defense by Ava. That drive as well, forcing the Bears to punt here. As I actually believe that was a turnover on downs. And it is Ava's ball. My apologies there.
That'll be at the Willow 47.
First and 10 for the Ava Bears as they lead. And this ball thrown up, pushing up through the middle, trying to find a gap and break through, but is instead brought down right at the 40. 3 yards shy of a first down. It is going to be 2nd and 3 now. Both sides awaiting as the Ava Bears will get ready. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Clock still ticking. Ava now into the hands, pushing up through the middle, breaking through, getting brought down by the legs. Chris McCoon will help finish off that tackle, bringing them down. It's going to be a first down. Ava,
First down.
less than 25 yards stand between them and the end zone now. Seven minutes and 45 seconds left here in this last quarter of Willow Springs football for this season at Polinsky Field, as Ava will now break through and push through the middle, trying and getting brought down for a gain of only about 2 on the play.
Pittsburgh keeper. Pick up a 3 on the play. Be 2nd and 7 for Ava.
And now as the Ava Bears get in position, ready to move. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, which will be brought down short yet again for a gain of about 2 or 3 on that play.
And off the middle. Be 3rd and 5 at the Willow 19.
And the clock now dwindles down to about 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Ava pushing it up through the middle and getting drugged down. No more forward movement. They're going to be stopped just shy. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Short game on the play.
Fourth and 3 now. Ava going to go for it this close to the end zone. Nothing for them to lose here. They're still past center field. They still have some ground. 3-yard stand in front of them, and that's going to be a jump on the Willow Springs Bears as a flag gets thrown onto the field. It's going to be offsides on the Willow Springs Bears. That's their 8th penalty for the night. Ava's going to scoot forward even more, and that's going to be an Ava Bears first down. Ava, fresh set of downs on the board. Looking to make something happen and getting brought back. No gain on that play.
No gain on the play.
The Ava Bears now, as the clock whittles down, making a play happen, pushing up through the middle, and getting brought backwards just down for a gain of about 2 on that play. Another stop for the Willow Springs Bears. And that'll now be 3rd down with 8 yards to go.
3rd and 8 for Ava.
Ava trying to run this clock out and let this game come to a close. Definitely one of the higher scoring football games we've seen this season. Both sides of the ball not letting up any, and that's the exact type of football you want to see. Ava will now take this ball, and it might be dropped just a little, and that's going to be brought down. That'll bring them to 4th down. And they're going to have still 8 yards left to go if they want another shot at getting into the end zone. Ava letting this clock roll down as the turbo clock goes. Taking their time. They're just going to rush it up the middle here. Hope for something to happen, and it's going to be brought down just shy. Turnover on downs. Willow Springs will now have the ball.
And off the middle, stop near line of scrimmage. That will be a turnover on down. Willow will take possession at their own 11. 2:14 left
2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining on this clock. Ava currently leads 77-36. Willow Springs on what may be their very last drive of the 2025 season. Of all the countless games here on Polinsky Field for some, that time coming to a close tonight. As the clock ticks down for the Bears as well. Officials will blow a whistle. There's going to be a timeout for the Willow Springs Bears. 1 minute and 47 seconds remain. The Ava Bears lead 77-36, and we'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back to Bear Football. Ava currently leads 77-36. Willow Springs, with 1 minute and 47 left on the clock, looking to make one final play happen here on this field. It's going to be a rush up the middle. It's going to be brought down just shy of the 20-yard line. That clock will keep ticking. 1 minute and 35 seconds left. For some, that's the only time left for their final home game here on Polinsky Field on senior night here. Some of these guys having grown up, being surrounded by Willow Springs football, finally getting to play on the field, and now that time coming to a close in almost less than a minute now. Willow Springs now looking to make one final thing happen as 1 minute whittles down on the clock into the hands of Galloway, who's going to break through, breaks the tackle, gets on through, still running, and gets brought down at the 32-yard line.
Enough for a little first down.
20 seconds now left. The Bears, one final play in the 2025 season at Polinsky Field. Now, swirling the ball into the hands of Lee, handing it off through the middle, breaking through, breaking a tackle, and getting brought in, still running for one more final play, and that is going to be brought down just shy. And that clock will hit 0. Final score, Ava Bears 77, Willow Springs 36. That brings us to the close of this game. We want to thank all of you. We want to thank all of our sponsors. Thank you for joining us along for every play, every pass, every heartbeat, and for being along not only for this match, but the memories along the way. A great season here at Polinsky Field, now coming to an end for 2025. So thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful night.